Hi everybody, I'm Captain Floofers.
I'm Sorrel Greg.
Welcome back to Jets of Time. Um, when we last left off, Greg was going to tell the story about the ghost.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about the fucking story about the ghost.
I remembered
Oh man.
because I watched back the video before we started to remember
Oh,
where I
you
was.
jerk. Well, last time we left our heroes, they were sitting at the end of time. I actually have no idea where we were supposed to be going, but I know you got
Um,
most of the stuff.
we can
Um,
go to Reptite Lair or Mount Woe, is what the tracker says.
okay, cool. Man, Mount Woe sounds like so much fun. Um, Mystic Mountain. Yeah, no, I saw a ghost once. It was pretty terrifying. I can't really explain it. Um, my wife and I were living in this house near it's on the hill where General Lee and his army were bivouacked towards the end of the Civil War, and we had a kid, a baby. We had baby.
We had baby.
We had baby, and it was very late at night, and my wife was upstairs in this house that we had moved into. I don't know if you ever went to this house or not.
I've been to the house
Probably did.
once. I've been to the
Yeah,
house once, yeah.
I'm like, you probably did. Um, she was upstairs setting up his nursery, and I was downstairs unpacking all of the stuff in the kitchen and the dining room, and it was pretty late. And I walked out into the foyer, uh, and there was a figure standing in front of the front door. Like there was a glass pane in the front door, and there was a person standing there. My first thought was not like, "Oh, this is a spooky ghost." My
Right.
first thought is that like somebody just wandered into my fucking house. So I'm like, "Hey man, what's up?" And then the figure, I'm not making any of this up. I may have like I don't know what happened. Maybe I hallucinated all of it. I don't know. But the figure um, turned around. So it was like I realized they had been when I walked in. They had been like facing like outside. They were like looking out the door,
Yeah.
and now they were looking at me. And then they came at me. Um, the only way I can describe it is imagine like imagine someone's hanging from the ceiling, right? And they've got like a rope around their midsection and they're hanging. And then somebody cuts the rope and they just fall like to the floor. That's what happened, except like sideways. Like this thing that was in the door fell at me. And I threw my hands up and I screamed like a little girl. And the next thing I knew, the lights on in the foyer, and Aaron is charging down the stairs, like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And I'm standing there with like my hands up like this. I'm like, "There was somebody here." And we lived in that house for 4 or 5 months,
Yeah, I didn't think you've
and
been there too
like
long.
a number of weird things happened in that house that were kind of weird and unexplainable. But whatever it was, if it was some sort of entity, it didn't like me, like specifically. Like it was okay with Aaron, but like I don't know if it was because I was a guy or what, but it was not a fan of me. I could tell, and I was not unhappy when yeah, like 5 or 6 months after we moved into that place, we actually it all of the unpacking ended up being for nothing because we ended up putting in an offer on a house that we would be owning and not renting. And so we moved out of that house and into the house in Midlothian.
Yeah.
Um, and so I was not unhappy to leave that house at all because that house was very old and very weird. And like I said, it was literally had a Confederate history museum in the neighborhood. That's the kind of neighborhood, like the area that we're talking. Like, It was fucking weird, and I've never been able to explain like what happened that night. Like maybe I was like tired and sleep deprived and I hallucinated it. I don't fucking know. But it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
can
my
only
ghost
imagine.
story. That's my ghost story. And meanwhile, you are beating up little furry animals.
Yes, I am, because they attacked me.
I mean, yeah, it's self-defense. So where are we right now? We're in prehistory, right?
Yeah, I'm going to the reptite lair because of the two areas I have access to. I'm going to the one that's earlier on in the story. 'Cause I figure it'd be easier to go through and hopefully find
Oh yeah.
progress
Is
toward
it,
toward Lavos or Zeal or whoever. Because we need we can get the Black Omen out if we get future access, and to get future access, um, I have. Do I have the pendant?
I don't think you have the pendant. You have the Chrono clone.
I have the
I mean,
Chrono
you can
Clone and the
check.
Chrono Trigger. Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah, because everything in this randomizer is like um, scaled, right? Like the leveling. It doesn't seem like
Ish.
you're having any. It doesn't seem like you're having any trouble with the current enemies. But just because you're not having any trouble with the current enemies does not mean you're ready for the Black Omen.
Right.
You also okay. You're using. I was about to say you also have tabs that you haven't
Yeah,
used.
I should be using those as I
Mr.
get them.
Streamer,
Really.
Mr. Streamer, you have potions. You have potions.
Um. Yeah, I do need. Well, I guess now that we have Marl with us, we can do this. But I do need the. I think I do need the pendant to get future access.
Are those little additions to the key items like what they do? Is that part of the mod?
Yes, they
Okay,
basically
good. Because I'm like, I don't think they say that in like the vanilla
they
game.
do not know. They basically tell you what they do for the randomizer and like what events they unlock to get you progress.
Oh,
Because I would need the pendant, I think, for the trial. Not the trial with the king, but the trial like Chrono's trial when he's being tried for kidnapping Marl.
hmm
And then we would need to break out of prison, fight the dragon tank, and then from there we would run off into the time gate for the future. And then
yes.
once we have future access, then we can get to Death Peak and then just go from there. Because that's just a
It's
straight shot to
funny.
the end.
It's funny. I was about to say, oh yeah, that trial with like the dragon and everything that happens pretty early chronologically in the story. But then I'm
Yes.
like, that actually doesn't happen early chronologically in the story because it happens in 1000 AD. So there's a lot of stuff that happens before that if we're looking at it that way.
It's fairly early. It's before they know about Lavos is when that takes place.
No, I know. I was saying like it happens early in the game, but if you arrange all the events in the game chronologically, it's not
Oh, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
all the prehistory stuff happens first. It's like those boxes in the game that you can open multiple times if you start opening them in the future.
Mhm.
But if you open them in like prehistory, then they're open for the rest of the game,
Yeah.
which was very clever.
The randomizer actually does away with that. You can open the boxes in any
Really?
order, and you can still get
Oh, cool.
what's in either one because they're uh the past state and the future state of each box is randomized.
Okay, wow. So that's a lot of checks.
Yeah.
That's is that like the Chrono Trigger randomizer, uh, like equivalent of Paradox Cave?
I don't know. If we were in Chrono Sanity, which I found out is a thing, in which
Chrono Sanity.
what Chrono Sanity is key items can be in random chests like that,
Oh wow. Okay.
then that would be a lot more important. But like I have the noob player flags on, which is just like
hmm
you start off with your magic unlocked.
What the fuck
That's
do you got
further
up
down.
there?
Um, you get the pendant is charged when you get to the future, not when you go to the Mammon Machine.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like one other thing. Oh yeah, Queen Zeal can be the final boss and count for the end of the game.
Ah, okay. So is the Chrono sanity, is that related to sort of like the key sanity with like Link to
Kinda,
the Past?
kinda. I think that's where they got the name from. I forgot I had the green dream on her.
Marl got up. She's gotta get up to get down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean she's literally glowing green, so
Well, that's she has magic defense up from something. She has a prism dress on.
she has a foul odor.
The prism dress gives her
No,
magic
no,
shield.
the green is from the foul odor which she must clean off.
I'm going to refresh my Well, she's already wearing the best armor for that. I'm gonna keep that on her. She's the healer. I'll keep the extra HP on you. Put the power seal on him.
Yeah, that seems good.
Okay. That should work for now. Let's see if I
The
can...
defense doesn't matter all that much if you kill all the enemies before they can damage you.
Yeah, but what if you can't?
Then you're in trouble.
Yeah. We have... Oh, that's our last shelter.
Why God gave us hyper elixirs, obviously.
We should be fine. Because the Green Dream does give Marl one free re-raise per turn, or per battle. And she's the... Basically, I guess she's supposed to be meant to be the main healer, the way I have this set up, so...
Well, that makes sense that it's just the one. It would be kind of game-breaking if it just did it over and over again.
Right.
The tiptoe through the tulips.
Let's just go straight to Nizbel. I don't have to worry about the...
Oh, nope.
The treasure here. Usually if I'm playing a vanilla, I would like go through and get all the treasure, but I don't really have to do that.
It's wrong to be making a value judgment on weevils like that. You know, what if they're not necessarily evil? What if they're just, you know...
Hey, I didn't come up with the name.
You you can't call an entire race of people evil. That's no bueno.
I mean, you can, it's just not good optics, necessarily. Can I... No, I still have to fight
That
you.
man is living his best life.
Well, he won't be in a second. Shock. I do have shock. Good.
Oh, come on, he's too cute for that. No. Megazord. Megazord. Dead. Wait, before we go, I just have to tell you. Oh no.
He was going to tell me where my next check was.
He knew the secret to getting free money from the government. He was the Chrono Trigger universe's equivalent of Matthew Lesko, and he just murdered him.
It's okay, I already bought his book.
If you gave him time, he would have gone out and gotten his question mark suit. I would tell you, I've told you that I saw Matthew Lesko once, right?
I believe you have.
Yes,
You
I
just,
was going to...
like, saw him, like he had the question mark suit on and everything, didn't he?
Yes, he was shooting like a commercial or something. He had like a camera guy. It was in Baltimore. We were up there to play a metal show, and I was driving around. I had already dropped off the gear and everything at the venue, and I was driving around looking for somewhere to eat. And I was like, I saw the guy on the street corner with like a cameraman wearing the like question marks. I was like, that's Matthew, let's go. I should have like hopped out of the car and been like, my friend and I are such big fans of you.
Fan is a strong word.
Fan is a strong word, but I was like, there could be no better like augur of a good show than to see Matthew Lesko beforehand.
You should have gotten him to like make an appearance at your
Oh my god,
at
I
your
should
show.
have. Yes. Should have been like, we should have written a song about him on the spot, just growl vocals, and, free money from the government. Oh my god, they had a swear in the name. See, if they re-released this in 2024, they'd call it like Bash Room or something instead of Shiitake. Listen, I'm back, but there's... Hey guys, I'm back. You didn't really kill me the first time. There's no need for us to fight. I can tell you all about my secret of getting... What are you doing? What is that? What is that? No! Oh, they're all dead. Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah, you're pretty much just smoking all of these enemies at this point. Oh, hey, it got a save point.
Yeah.
This game was so good. Remember when video games were good?
They still can be.
I
Sometimes.
know. There were a lot of... Let's not kid ourselves. There were a lot of shitty games in the Super Nintendo era as well.
Yeah. And they were rightfully forgotten until like the angry video game nerd comes up and decides to make an episode about it for some reason, and then everyone was like, "Oh yeah."
Say, until Nintendo randomly decides to put it on Switch Online.
Or that too. Because
yeah, this guy.
They just happen
like he's straining to take a shit. My stool.
a lot of those Switch Online releases are because like Nintendo gets like a contract or whatever, like with like Data East or whoever the fuck makes City Connection or has a license for shit. I was about to call it Shitty Connection. I should have stuck with that. But anyway,
what fucking fast food company owns City Connection these days?
I don't know. No, I think the company that owns City Connection and many others is called City Connection.
I mean, that would kind of make sense, I guess. You need someone really, really trustworthy to manage the billion-dollar City Connection franchise.
Yeah.
With its multitude of graphic novels and VHS tapes and live-action specials and Broadway shows and sex toys and birthday cake toppers and the line of City Connection themed fortune cookies. I could go on like this for 10 or 15 minutes. No one stops me.
I'm just riding it out at this point. I don't know what to say.
I don't have a lot to say about the bodybuilder Triceratops who looks like he's trying to like either take a shit or calm himself down from a panic attack while he's fighting you.
I mean, honestly, same. He's a mood, is what he is.
He's a vibe. Yeah.
That's what the kids say, right?
He is. Yeah. I don't know.
Do the kids still say that that's a mood? That person is a mood?
When we talk about the kids, what are we talking about? Like,
I don't even know anymore. There's so many kinds of kids.
Yeah, I definitely am feeling the difference between, because my kid is 12, so I'm feeling the difference now between the Gen Z kids who are
yeah, let's say I want to say
early 20s now.
I want to say Zoomers, but Zoomers are adults now.
Yeah, it's weird. See, because when I hear Zoomers, I think of Zoom, the
public TV show.
No, the video conferencing software.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody used that during COVID, so I hear Zoomers and I think of kids who are growing up during COVID.
Hero metal.
But that's not what it is at all. Okay, we got N Hero Metal. Hero, okay.
They called them Zoomers, I think, because it was Gen Z, and because Boomer was starting to be used more as an insult, like more and more, they started using Zoomer as like a derogatory word toward Generation Z.
I was not
Like,
aware of that.
At least that's how I interpreted it, and then just the name stuck.
That's very wrong. Um, we shouldn't be condoning intergenerational conflict on Squeeze the World.
I know we should not.
We should be the only conflict we should be condoning is normal people versus the Amish.
They won't know.
They'll never
You think
know.
they fucking watch this shit? I think we've made that joke before, actually.
We have. I think we've made the joke about the Weird Al song about like what do the Amish think about that song? They don't fucking know. And they can't talk about it either because then they have to admit that they've seen it. It's brilliant.
I'm sure that there are Amish who are like exposed to that kind of thing.
There's like it's like the guy on remember the Truman Show? Like the guy pops out of his birthday present to like try to tell him like it's all fake. There's like a guy whose whole thing is he goes to Amish communities to try to like show them the Amish paradise. But like, what do you think of you? This is what they think of you, Truman. Jedediah, the Jedediah Show.
Jedediah Show.
I don't fucking know.
They kind of had that. It was called Amish Mafia.
I wasn't aware that doesn't surprise me.
It was a quote unquote reality show. I mean,
there's been a couple of Amish reality shows, which just seems wrong to me. Like, haven't they suffered enough?
I guess it's just like no, that one is like it's fake as shit, but like
Yeah.
there's like trying to show like there's like a like you know. I mean, what other way is to say that like there's like an Amish mafia or something, and they're doing like
the Amish mafia sounds like an Aqua Teen episode. How Shake would find a way to be in debt with the Amish mafia.
But it's a TV show, and it shows them like skirting around like Amish rules to do things that Amish aren't supposed to do. Like, I think they like. We have a computer here, and we let people use the computer. Evidently, there are computers that Amish are allowed to use.
I was gonna bring that up. I've seen them. They use a modified version of Linux, and they let you. They have Office software, but they don't like have a web browser on them.
They just use it for like business stuff.
Yeah, they're business machines for the plain people.
Right. I forgot where I originally saw that.
If you fuck with, I saw a flyer for it, like floating around online. I'm in a community of people who are obsessed with writer decks, which is essentially the same thing, like very tiny computers that are just for like word processing.
Like the
so
Alpha
that's
Smart.
Where I saw it before. Yes, but you got to be careful with the Amish mafia because if ye don't pay ye debts, then the plain people become the pain people. Please tip your waitress, folks. I'll be here all night.
Alright, where can I go to now?
Have you cleared this place out? We killed the guy and we got the hero medal.
Yeah, we got the hero medal. I can give that to Frog. I only get that to give that to Frog if I haven't done so already, because that'll give him some. Because while he wears it, he gets pretty decent buffs.
Damn.
But that also unlocks a chest that'll have something. Probably has something important in it.
Where is that chest?
It's at Frog's house in the in the forest.
Amazing chest ahead.
It's right down here. Let's see if we're blessed with the new. Yeah, there he is.
Hey.
The new has blessed our run. And we'll also get to see what character is here. It's Magus.
It's Magus.
So if we...
Cool.
if we get the if we actually get the Masamune, we can get Magus to join us. But I don't know if that's gonna. I mean, we have the bent hilt,
Oh,
but we got the Moonstone. Okay.
the Moonstone.
Well, we would need future access to really do anything with that, but I guess I could go put it in the. Because all that really does is unlocks the Son of Sun fight, and just say mark this with this is Magus. We got the left chest. I'll put it in the Sun Shrine just to do it, but like I don't think anything is gonna come from that unless we get. I mean, we need future access to get what's behind that, and once we have future access, we're in go mode anyway. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to find one of those flyers and like post them in the comments or something.
I could have sworn
company from like Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
That sounds about
and
right.
They're like it's black and it just has like a keyboard and like a screen. And I remember I've read the thing with like the person who makes them or something. It's like it's a really basic like Debian distro with like open source business software and like all of the internet drivers like torn out of the operating system basically.
I could have sworn I saw something like that on like LGR or like some YouTube channel.
I remember thinking like I want to get like a netbook and just like put that operating system in it. As long as it'll let me move files on USB, that'll be great. I can just tap it.
I mean, technically, you kind of got that with the Alpha Smart, where you just like you transfer it over by hooking it in, and then it thinks it's a keyboard, and then you push a button, and then it like literally types onto your computer. I thought that was the coolest thing.
The Alpha Smart's awesome. I need to fix mine. The internal, it takes AA batteries, but it also has an internal like watch battery for like the memory. And when the watch battery, what the hell?
What'd you do?
What in the world?
Is this switched to your phone camera?
I somehow switched to my iPhone camera. What in the world?
This computer does not want you to not use your fucking phone for anything. It wants you to use your fucking phone.
Hang on. Okay, there we go. It's alive.
I think what it's doing. I think what it's doing is it's like how it always defaults to your phone for a mic. It's trying to swap to your phone camera, and I don't know why.
That's something the audience doesn't know. Is literally every time I get on a Discord call with floofers to do this, when I first connect, it uses my phone as the microphone. I don't want to use the microphone on my phone that's sitting in my fucking pocket. I want to use the microphone on the same computer that's got the camera in it that's filming me right now. It's ridiculous. What were we talking about right before that? Oh yeah, the watch battery. Once that goes out, like if the batteries get disconnected or like shake around in there even for like a few seconds, it'll delete all the shit that's stored on there.
Makes sense,
it kind of sucks. I need to unscrew that thing and get a new battery and put it in it, but
I'm gonna take another.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna take another shot at maybe starting up this King trial because the tracker is saying I can do it. I just haven't been able to get it to show up for some reason.
It's always fun. Do you need to like do you need to go to the fair and like bump into Marl?
Oh no, this is a different trial. This is
okay.
One of the there's a trial in the end game side quests.
Mm-hmm.
After you get the rainbow shell, the king is put on trial for trying to sell a royal family heirloom, and it turns out that the chancellor, who's the prosecutor, is Yakura again.
Of course.
or Yakra's descendant in that case.
Yeah,
Oh,
like Yakra the
Yakra the
19th
13th.
or 13th. Okay.
And he somehow like one of his I know like when he does like his needle spin move is says I heard about it from the descendants, and I'm like, how could you have heard about our weak points from the descendants when your descendant died the first time he fought us?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. He left. He recorded the battle. There was a small video camera in the Middle Ages filming us fighting Yakra. He had like a weird thing about being filmed all the time. It's just what Yakras are into, okay? You can't, like, if you discriminate against them for it, you're racist. Um, can you even be racist against a Yakra? Is
Sure.
Yakra the name of the creature, or is that just,
It's
like,
the
is he like Yakra Jones?
I
Like,
have no idea.
these are questions.
I
If only
think
Chrono Trigger had like 30 extended universe novels like Firefly, we could really dig into the question of not just who is Yakra, but why is Yakra.
we'll get the origin story for every single character over and over again because we need to know that. Except we'll change the origin story sometimes too.
Yeah, I don't know why I did Firefly novels. I think because we were talking about it last time. When Star Wars novels are such a much better example for what I'm talking about. Yes, I do want to be put on
Yes,
trial
I
again.
do. I have the Prism
I've
Shard.
I've committed dirty crimes. I have an unlicensed centaur. Um,
You have an unlicensed centaur, or you are an unlicensed centaur?
well, technically your character. He's a talking frog, so he's not an unlicensed centaur. Um,
Who do I talk to? I'm gonna look this up. Hold on.
we just tell the king like he's a piece of shit, and we can we play a farewell to kings in the throne room to represent the king. He's a scheming demon dressed in kingly guise.
Well, the Chancellor is anyway. Let's see.
Well, he's looking it up, folks. This Friday on ABC, it's Everybody Loves Yakra. Everywhere you look.
Oh, okay.
Everywhere.
I see what I have to do. I have to talk to the king in 600 AD first.
Okay.
And then, because we just got the Prism Shard, and we show him, hey, the Rainbow Shell is here, go get it. And then, now in the future, there's a vault that because there's now built a vault for this. Now there's going to be a vault in the future that has the Rainbow Shell in it. I forgot you had to actually talk to the king in 600 first.
Oh, okay. Gotta set the flag.
Yeah.
He just knows. Like you dragged the giant shell into the throne room.
Well,
I know what you want me to deal with the thing that's the size of a car, right? Is that why you're here?
in the actual game, what happens is after you beat Rust Tyranno and find the Rainbow Shell, the party finds out that it's too big for them to lift and get out of there. So
Ah,
they actually go and tell in a cutscene right afterwards tell the king, "Hey, this is where this is. Go get that for us." And he's like, "Okay, you've
why
saved
not?
the kingdom. Why not?" All right, now we should be able to. Okay, now the trial's on.
It's the trial of the
Yeah.
century.
See, now that
Herein.
this is down here now.
Oh yeah. Okay. You think they have like medieval Nancy Grace talking about how guilty we are on like medieval court TV.
Medieval court TV. I'd like there to be like a medieval like People's Court TV show.
Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely.
Do do do.
Every now and then, though, somebody like pulls out a sword and goes to town. Okay, so we got kicked out of the courtroom. What happens now?
Now we go down to the vault, and there are like piss easy monsters along the way, and they're like as strong as they were back at the beginning of the game, even in vanilla. So.
Oh yeah, wow. Okay, rest in peace. I'm gonna kill the heroes today. Ah!
And then we just gotta go until we get to the rainbow shell. And then these are cutscenes that have been shortened for the rando.
Okay, cool. It's messed up that the monsters just dissolve after you kill them. They really should leave, like, hyper-realistic corpses behind, and every now and then if you come back you can find, like, their loved ones, like, crying over them, and maybe, like, eventually they're, like, little snake-shaped coffins. You could even have, like, the guy, like, in the town, there could even be the guy who makes the snake-shaped coffins, and he has, like, a side quest. You have to find, like, the
That's gonna be a lot of fucking
gravestone.
coffins.
Well, we kill a lot of fucking people in this game.
Yeah.
Nobody ever really talks about that, though. They're all too busy just grinding for experience. What is that experience when it comes the top of climbing to a mountain of dead creatures?
And then we level up.
There you go. You know, since he's a robot, I mean, technically he should just gain, attack and defense points from equipping different armor.
Exactly.
Oh, there's the rainbow shell.
Yeah.
Look, I bet I could lift that. That's not that heavy.
Okay, I don't think I can get those.
I think they were just fucking lazy.
Probably.
Marl was like, I don't want to do this.
Oh.
Can't my father deal with this?
Can't my ancestor? They can deal with that.
It's the ancestors' junk.
Oh, there's the pendant.
Oh, we got the pendant?
Yep.
If he's guilty, slide to the left, slide to the right. Cha-cha now, y'all. Bless you. We don't even get to see the verdict. Shit. Crisscross.
I think he's found guilty, but then like we revealed the Chancellor is a monster, and then everyone's like, "Oh well, poopy," and then
Like, we just thought he was a garden variety, corrupt official. We didn't know he was.
well,
Possessed by
he was
evil
paying them off, is what it was. So he was a garden variety corrupt official, just also who also happened to be a monster.
And he apparently had speed in his vault basement.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anything like that.
It's gone. Well, it's gone now. The evidence has been consumed.
We got another wipe transition.
Truncated cutscene.
Yeah. Well, they didn't really truncate this that much, because you still see Marl like climb up the stained glass window.
Yeah. was irreplaceably expensive.
Alright,
I
a lot of
would
that
have
was...
gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
I love how the
You
judge just
dog
kind
and
of, like,
robot.
disappears. He's like,
He's
oh,
smart. Yeah,
fuck
he gets the
this.
fuck out. All the people in the peanut gallery, though, are still watching. They all are Oh, I thought it was going to be like a full screen blizzard attack, but they were all murdered in this attack. Our brave heroes filled the entire screen with electricity and killed thousands.
No, they're safe in the stands. They don't, they're not being targeted by it, so they're fine.
Damn! I don't think this guy's going to last very many rounds.
I don't think so either.
Doing 2,000 damage a hit. I heard about it from the ancestors on ABC Fridays. It's must-see ancestral TV. Oh, I like how he shit on you before he died. That was cool.
I think we got one of the unused items.
Okay.
There were a few. There was like a sword called Greatest, which we just got. There were also a couple of Luca's guns that are in the game, but were never like utilized.
Oh wow. Okay.
And they finished out those items and put them into the rando.
We got the missing no guns apparently.
Oh, we got a sword. Yeah, the Melchior shows up and he's like, I can make weapons and stuff, and also if you have the Sunstone, which are more checks, so I'd better go down there. I mean, it's whatever. I have future access now, but I am curious to see what's down here.
Oh, we have future access now? Because of that?
We will in the moment, because we found the pendant.
Okay.
So because we have the pendant, we should be able to turn that in and go do the trial from near the beginning of the game.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, yeah, I need the Sunstone for that. I may still do that, because we'll have the Sunstone in the future. Alright, so now that we have the pendant, we can just, Yep, there we go. Take Marl away for stealing her own pendant.
Doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. We're arresting Shigeru Miyamoto for being in possession of the Switch 2.
Okay, so it skips the trial and just goes right to getting put into jail.
This is the princess. We want her put in jail.
Down with the bourgeoisie!
Please beat her on her way to the cell. Thank you.
I probably should have put someone stronger in front, like Robo or something, because I forgot that I was only going to have like the one character for a bit. I mean, she'll be okay.
It'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
She's way over leveled, so.
And she has a re-raise, so.
Shut up or we'll beat you again. Now we're gonna come in and beat the shit out of a woman.
Well, no, because they didn't take my equipment away.
Dumbasses. Oh. Crossbow
To be fair, they do that in vanilla as well. They leave Chrono in there with a sword.
It's true.
Oh crap! I meant to go between them. It's fine. It's just like they're. You have to wait for them to come out from behind their shield to be able to actually do damage to them. So it's just a waste of time.
That's all video games.
I guess so.
No,
This is not the right way. This is not the way.
Literally do not know the way. What memes will the Zoomers be doing on their Let's Plays? Oh, one sec. Did I hit the mute button in time?
You did, yes.
Okay, that was a big sneeze. Sorry.
I don't think Zoomers really have memes that go in their Let's Plays. I think they're more of they all have like the same kind of like sound clips and edits that they put into their videos.
On their TikToks, and their
Well,
Instagrams.
it's on YouTube as well.
I don't have a TikTok.
Neither do I. So
TikTok is the first social media platform where I don't get it. I feel old. Like Facebook, I understand. Twitter, I understand. I don't have a Twitter anymore though. Instagram,
well,
like
it's
I
okay.
got
Neither do a lot of people. a lot of people don't have Twitter anymore.
It's fair. Don't we mean X? The everything.
Who cares?
Yeah, no,
It's irrelevant now. I never had one, so I never cared.
I haven't had one for been a couple of years. Yeah, it had nothing to do with Elon Musk. I left long before all that stuff.
Yeah,
I just got tired of arguing with people on the internet.
I understand why people are leaving Twitter now. Why how Twitter's gone downhill in the last few years. But like Twitter was always a garbage fire.
Yeah. Let's not pretend that someone came around and sullied the good name and productive conversation of Twitter.
I understand it got worse. Don't get me wrong.
It was an open air insane asylum long before Elon Musk bought it. Like, let's not pretend that it was like the meme about like with the glorious future city with like the sky monorails beforehand. No, it was a dumpster fire for years and years.
Yeah.
Oh, there's our friends. Okay, wonderful.
And he still has like 5 mid tonics on him, right? Yep.
Nice.
The dragon tank is going to be just like
super dead. I think.
Yeah, incredibly dead. I might as well just mark it off now.
Yeah, use the initial introduction to.
Yeah, and the future just lit all up.
Wonderful. Future's so bright you gotta wear shades.
Not this future, but I get what you're saying.
I wear my sunglasses at night. He is stored in the wheels. Oh. It's dead? Oh, it's not dead?
Not dead yet.
It didn't die in a single hit.
That's okay. It'll take a couple of... Normally you're not able to use magic on this guy, because It specifically has defenses that make it immune to lightning and fire type attacks.
Mhm.
And the only people who are normally in your party at this point are Chrono and Luca. But it's still susceptible to water and shadow.
Nice. Well, that was 2 hits, so that's pretty good.
Any other chests? No, okay. Let's see.
It's wigged me out that you fought that tank on like a little bitty bridge. Kind of weird, but
It happens.
oh, here we go.
It's going to be the future soon.
You won't always be this way. Something tells me the things that make us weak and strange will not be engineered away, though.
Okay, so now the pendant's charged.
Are you trying to say that Robo wants to make Marl his robot bride?
I cannot speak for any of the characters. Some last minute checks there. And we can just go straight to Death Peak now.
Nice.
And
why is the future so horrible in this game?
because an alien parasite destroyed everything.
Oh,
I think we have to go to the Keeper Stone first. Are you the new I talk to? Or are you over in here? Do I talk to you? Okay.
there we go.
And they'll bring out the little doll things.
I love that its grand plan was to stick dolls on the side of the mountain so you
One.
could climb. That's how they get up Everest every year, you know. They have the Sherpas plant dolls up the side of the Hillary Step, so
Give me,
so people can ascend to the summit.
give me one moment. I'm gonna check something here. All right. Sorry about that. I was
Oh, you're totally fine.
my brother sent me a message. I didn't know if he was trying to tell me something. He just sent me a funny video, which I'll watch later.
All we had to do to make it up the mountain was just to plant dolls periodically.
Oh, I thought I
Oh,
could make it. Usually,
no.
usually you can make that, although because what normally what's supposed to happen is you talk to the doll and he turns into a tree. But you don't have to have the tree sprout up for this.
Oh yeah.
So you can just talk, you just stay at the doll, and then usually if you run all the way up from here, you can make it.
There we go. Looks good.
It's been stopping me at the tree anyway, so. And this is another unused track that's... I know Greg can't hear it, but this is another track that normally isn't used in the game. So they put it here.
I'm just going to assume it's the basement music from Resident Evil Director's Cut. It's too ahead of its time. Wah, 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 wah.
I just love how that particular soundtrack, like there are some tracks in it that do work, and then there's like the clown fart music.
Yes, and You sent me the thing where it's in like a different sound font,
Oh yeah,
and it
yeah,
sounds kind of good. It sounds like kind of like dissonant and atonal instead of like a clown funeral.
yeah.
And I kind of, I mean, I get the theory that it was in the wrong sound font or whatever, but I don't know. It's just so memorable, you know. It, it's that one sad chord that sounds like it's being played on a kazoo at the beginning. It's so good. It's like you hear that and you're like, oh, this is going to be bad.
I mean, honestly, I think that the quote unquote fixed version uh would actually sound better in like another game, like a
Hmm.
different game than Resident Evil. Like I don't know of any in particular. Like maybe like more of like a Silent Hill or something like that.
Yeah, it kind of has that
But sort of
that
like
vibe to it.
etherealness to it.
Yeah, for those who don't know, there's people who've tried to there's a weird theory that it was supposed to be in like it's not the score that's wrong, that's like the instrument or whatever. And it's been done on like a sort of like an ice level synth type thing where it sustains the notes on top of each other and it just sounds kind of like creepy and dissonant, and it kind of works. Um, I mean, on an objective level, it's certainly better than the basement music, but
Yeah.
you know, that music is truly terrifying though, because you get down there and you immediately want to get to the end of that level so that it stops.
And also every time you like pull it up or something like that, you have to go through like all the you just happen to look at all of the whole comment section. It's like, did you know that this guy actually wasn't deaf and that it was all a scam and all? Yes, we know. Everyone knows that fucking Super Mario Brothers 2 was Doki Doki Panic, okay?
I swear it's like people are compelled to repeat the same points of trivia.
As if like if you're into video games, like you wouldn't know that already.
Look, Patrick, I don't know if you know this, but the game that in the US that we know as Super Mario Brothers 2 was not originally a Mario Brothers.
Hey, did you know that Final Fantasy Legend isn't actually a Final Fantasy game?
Did you know that Final Fantasy 2 is actually the fourth Final Fantasy game?
Did you know that Final Fantasy 3 is actually the sixth Final Fantasy game?
Did you know that they called the third Xbox the Xbox One? Seriously, what the fuck was that? I saw a thing just the other day about how like horrible Xbox sales have been in the last 12 months. How they've like completely cratered, and I just think like you called the third one the Xbox One. Like I don't know what you expected.
Well, haven't like
It also doesn't help that like there hasn't been a good Xbox game in like years at this point. I mean,
yeah,
what was the last good Xbox game?
Rare Replay. That's the only one that
Like
people
it wasn't.
like.
It wasn't Starfield. It
Well,
wasn't Hellblade 2.
those are also
Uh,
like multi-console, aren't they? So like they're not really
um,
Xbox games. Like the last
yeah,
Xbox
but Xbox
exclusive,
owns Bethesda, don't they?
they do, but like Starfield still came out on PC. And I think PlayStation 4, did it come out on PlayStation 4? I don't know.
It did. It did come out on the PlayStation. I'm pretty sure. Did it? Hang on. I
I don't
know that
remember.
I believe that
I kind
Hellblade
of
2 was the Hellblade 2 was like the it comes out on PC and Xbox but not PlayStation situation.
I don't know. I kind of ignored Starfield to be honest, because I didn't
No,
care.
Starfield has not come out on the
Okay.
PS5. It's only on Xbox and PC.
So it may as well just be on PC because
it is right.
even Microsoft is just, trying to get away from people playing on the Xbox as opposed to the PC. That's what it seems to me.
Microsoft is really busy ruining Office right now.
Well, they're just like cleaning house over there, aren't they?
Yeah, it's bad, man. Yeah, what's been going on with Microsoft Office is pissed off so many people in the writing community over the last couple of months. Is bad.
Yeah. Hey, you mentioned that last week.
Yeah, I might be using. I can neither confirm nor deny that I'm using Microsoft Word again, and I can neither confirm nor deny that I am using a bootleg copy of Microsoft Word 2019 on my computer. But unrelated, did you know it's really easy to pirate Microsoft Word now? You can literally just download it from Microsoft, and then there are like license tools to generate fake licenses on GitHub.
Huh.
Were you aware of this?
No.
At least for the Mac there is. It's really bizarre, and someone should not do those things ever.
Wait, stop, come back. Oh, I hate this
Careful,
part.
it's slippery falling. You'll have to start. Oh.
Yeah, they're not kidding. I hate that part.
Okay, I thought you were all the way like back.
Oh
at the
no,
part where you
they're not that cruel.
Okay, I'm like, oh no. This is Chrono Trigger Ninja Warrior that we're doing here. And those things actually do a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, this is like an end game area, so it doesn't surprise me. We're in the 30s though, so we're
still good.
We're at a point where we will be at a good level to beat the game when we get to that point.
Okay. There we go. Nice.
Like we can beat the game at like the way things are scaled now. We can beat the game at like between like level 35 and 40.
Okay,
and we'll likely be like level 40 at least by the time we get to Zeal.
We destroyed them with Ice 2. Did you know that they made a sequel to Ice? It's called Ice 2. It's not really better than Ice, but it has a subscription fee now.
Is it as good as Ice 9?
Well, Ice 9, I mean, once you have it once, you never need it again.
That's right.
It's a really neat trick, but I can only do it once.
They took out two of the three Lavos spawn fights.
Okay. Little Lavos. Oh, he's pooping on you. Look out. You gotta clean his... They gotta clean those Lavos spawns litter boxes, man. Right, this is probably actually gonna be like a fight you have to, like, concentrate on, isn't it?
Ish. I'll be okay. As long as I don't attack the shell. And just stick with, like, single targets on the head, I'll be fine.
Oh yeah, damn. Wow, okay.
Just do a quick order beam here.
This is like a fight that's not like, oh, I just mash the A button until it is over.
Right.
Those can be fun sometimes. Uh-oh. Bombed you like a city.
Not sure how you can put a robot to sleep, but I did not program this game.
The robot should be Yeah, the robot should be invulnerable to status effects. Um, Sleep, poison, um,
I mean, confusion, I think it could still be acceptable, or
confusion, yeah, I get.
it's susceptible to.
Petrification, uh, stone to flesh, flesh to stone.
Sticks to
other way
snakes.
around. Sticks. Love it. There should be more games than just NetHack that let you cast stone to flesh on a boulder and end up with a boulder-sized hunk of meat.
Oh no.
Yeah, that thing. Okay, there we go. Like, damn, that thing has a lot of hit points.
Yeah.
And now you have a handy dandy. You have a nice, nice hairpiece. Oh, you climb on top of it.
Yep.
Neat. That's right.
Grab this. Someone could use neon helmet, I'm sure. You already have one. There you go.
Does the Aeon Helm prevent the death status?
No.
But in some strange aeons, even death may die.
Well, that just makes you double dead.
Ah, shit. Let my tiny seed of hope fly into the sky. But we've come so far and tried so hard, but in the end it didn't even matter.
Well, sure it matters. Now we
It
got
doesn't
access
even matter.
to Black Omen.
Uh-oh, it's a total eclipse of the heart.
Turn around, bright eyes.
Awesome, so now all we have to do is fight through the Black Omen and we're good?
Yep.
We're like go mode? Sweet.
We are definitely go mode.
God damn, this game was so cool.
I mean, was.
Is.
It
yeah,
still
this
is.
Giant manta ray spaceship. So badass. It just... People who made video games used to have so many, like, bizarre ideas. So great. It's like, what if just, like, a giant alien spaceship showed up when you did that?
Actually, before we go in, I'm gonna stock up on shelters.
Good call.
Actually meant to go to 600. That's where the shelters are.
Well, it's just a shot away. Oh, that's right. It's in every time period.
From 12,000 BC onward, yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
I'll get like maybe 5 of these. Because there's gonna be there's a lot of save points I'm gonna be hitting along the way in there.
Yeah. It'd be good to keep yourself topped up.
Yeah. I should probably start looking into more of those horror movies I was watching.
Oh, yeah. Have you watched any more horror movies since the last time we talked about it? Folks,
No.
Captain Floofers is watching horror movies.
I mean, I've
That's
seen
wonderful.
horror movies
I've been
before.
waiting for this day.
It's not like I haven't seen horror movies before.
The man has never seen a horror movie before until recently. He had never even watched... he had never even played a horror video game or even...
I played Soma on the channel.
He thought of a monster being under his bed. He actually didn't. He the first time I said it when we were on a stream, he was like, "What does that word mean?" Horror. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, but you've been on a horror movie kick recently,
Yeah, there was
which is cool.
that one day I was just watch a bunch of horror movies in a row, like starting like during like the last half of my work shift and then through into the night. I think I went through like 5 or 6 movies.
What have you been? Where have you been watching them? Is this like a Tubi thing,
Some of them were
or
on Tubi. A couple of them were on Netflix. A couple of them were on Amazon.
I don't. Do I still have? I do still have Amazon Video, I think, because we still have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Amazon Prime Video.
Yeah.
I think that's where I watched the. I think Amazon was where I watched The Wicker Man and. I'm trying to remember what all I watched. There were a couple of other ones on there.
You watched The Wicker Man. You watched Wreck. You watched Hereditary.
I watched the Ritual.
Oh, you did end up watching The Ritual.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you end up watching Incantation at any point?
No.
I'm wondering if that's good. I've been meaning to watch that at some point. It sounds a lot like I'm gonna butcher the name, Noroi, the Curse, the Koji Shiraishi Japanese horror mockumentary, which is one of my favorite found footage horror movies.
I did watch a few of the found footage ones. There was one called The Borderlands.
I've not seen that one.
That one was it was okay. There's one called it was Lake Mungo, I think it was one that was like shown as like a documentary.
Yes, I've seen Lake Mungo.
That one was okay too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's one of those movies that, and not to be super spoilery, but it's one of those movies that only has like one horror scene, and it goes hard, but yeah. Still only has the one scene. Oh. You've been
there we go.
Muted.
Robo has, yeah, because I hit him while shield was up.
You could do that to a robot. You could mute him. He's got a volume control.
Ooh, Marl knows haste now. That's good.
Nice.
I mean, Hereditary was definitely like the highlight of all the ones that I watched.
That movie's fucking crazy. I told you I saw that in the theater, and it was a very fun movie to see in the theater when it first came out. The big scene that everyone talks about with the girl.
Yeah.
The girl had a pretty big horrifying reaction.
Oh yeah, I did that too. I absolutely did that too. I audibly did the Tim Allen. Oh no.
Have you seen the thing? I think I talked about it. Did I talk about it? The thing where there used to be a thing a while back on the internet where there was like a like trend of cutting trailers for movies to like wildly change their like emotional tenor. And there was someone who cut a trailer of Hereditary to make it look like a family comedy.
I have not heard of this trend. No.
This was a few years ago, but no, it's very good. I'll have to find it and send it to you.
Try shock on these guys.
Yeah, they're robots. It seems like shock would probably do pretty well.
Yeah, this dungeon sometimes just like you might think that this is the weakness, but it's not. I mean, in this case, it did turn out that way. Maybe I'm thinking of the extra areas in the DS version.
I cannot remember if because I had Chrono Trigger for the DS,
Yeah,
but I do not remember if I ever did the additional content.
I did.
I feel like I would have, but I cannot remember.
I
For
am like
certain.
one of the few people on Earth who actually enjoys the additional content in the DS version onwards. Because the mobile and Switch versions are based on that.
Doesn't the additional content like link it more explicitly to Chrono Cross?
It does.
Isn't that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Never played Chrono Cross.
You should. Chrono Cross is a lot better than people will have you believe. There are a lot of people who didn't like it specifically because it wasn't as it didn't feel like it was a good sequel to Chrono Trigger, even though
it wasn't just Chrono Trigger 2.
Right, it wasn't just Chrono Trigger 2. But it does link to Chrono Trigger, if even just a slight bit, and it's really good. So I don't know what everyone's problem is.
I'll have to try it at some point. Oh, well, I was like, don't kill the girl, but I was like, oh, you're gonna just, she has one free.
Yeah, she has a
res each fight anyway, so you're fine.
Yeah. I mean, the remaster of Chrono Cross isn't too expensive, is it? It's like maybe $20-$30.
Yeah, I think it's like $20 normally now. So
that's a good price for
it. The next time. I'll have to keep an eye out the next time it goes on sale on the Switch.
I mean,
0.5.
I will say though, the only difference between the remaster and the original PlayStation version, besides the fact that it comes with Radical Dreamers, is that the remaster has an unlockable in it from the start, where you can speed up or slow down game
so
speed.
It's like a convenience thing, like the speed up and all the option things.
Yeah.
In Final Fantasy VII.
And that's why they put it in there. It was in the original game, but you had to unlock it by beating the game first. But now now it's just there from the beginning.
I definitely ended up playing a decently large chunk of Final Fantasy VII with the speed up on. That was one of those things where when I started playing the game, I was like, I'm never going to use this. And by like the halfway point, I was so glad that the game speed was not as slow as it was in the original PlayStation. How did people deal with this?
I didn't really use it for Chrono Cross, but like I could understand people using it for Chrono Cross.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Well,
maybe we're not as ready as we think.
It's just the way these things are. They mute you, like at the beginning of the state. Like nobody can use text at all.
Okay.
The trade-off is that if you can kill them before they run away, they're basically like metal slimes. They give you like a shit ton of tech points and things. But they also have like the bigger one that'll attack you the whole time, which the Rubbles didn't have earlier.
Makes sense.
But like if I feel that I need to like grind levels at any point, that's just where I usually do that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I probably should be attacking the boss orbs first because they're the only ones who do attack, but that's also more of a chance for like the sidekicks to just run away.
Yeah.
I got that one, so that's
that
good.
One.
But they're very hard to hit.
Yeah, I noticed that like more than half of your attacks are missing.
Yeah, they have a extremely high evasion.
my god, how many of these do you have to deal with?
There's the 3 groups in this one. But you can go back and forth. You can, like, when you exit the room, these guys will respawn.
Yeah, I can see where this would be an obvious point for, like, late game grinding.
There's also a couple of, like, maybe 1 or 2 other rooms that have these guys in it too. Further along, but I'm not gonna stick around to grind them or anything.
Yeah. Nor should you.
I should be at a decent enough level that by the time I get to, like, the Mammoth Machine and Zeal, that I'll be able to at least clear them if I can follow the proper procedures and everything.
Are there any weapons in the game that like always hit?
Seems
like that would be an incredibly useful thing to have.
There might be. I never thought about it. I know that there are weapons like the ones that Chrono gets in the end game, like the rainbow, that have an extremely high crit rate.
Oh, okay. Well, probably.
But I don't know of any that never miss. Bruh.
What the?
Bruh.
What in the world?
They just like they just do that for like half your HP. Gotcha.
Oh, so is it exactly half?
It's exactly half.
Yeah. At least it's not chocolate rain.
Sometimes you just have to, you know, pull away from the microphone so you don't breathe into it. I think that's how that joke's supposed to go.
Something like that. I'm actually not. Oh, damn! I'm not as up on that as I should be. Honestly, that's a my generation joke, and
I never really was.
Yeah. I was more of an all-your-base kid.
Yeah. Terrible Secret of Space.
Oh, yeah. Do you have stairs in your house?
Please go stand by the stairs so we can protect you.
Grandma is protected at the bottom of the stairs. Yeah. There's, like, anybody who's under the age of, like, 35 has no fucking idea what we're talking about.
We're not that much older. We're not that much older than 35.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, anybody who's even, like, 5 years younger than us has probably never heard of The Terrible Secret of Space.
There are, like, people
I don't know if that's, like, on YouTube anymore.
It is. I looked it up at less than a year ago. And it said it is still there.
Oh, these ones have little familiars. Flyclops.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
I was gonna try to use fucking, what was it? I was gonna try to use Frog Squash on him because Frog Squash does more damage when your HP's low.
Ah. Well, that's good. I thought for a second you said, you know, I was gonna try fucking. Not what you want to do to these monsters. These are not the fuckable monsters. I don't know if there are any fuckable monsters in Chrono Trigger, but it's certainly not these guys. Those big guys, they're built like bowling pins. And,
I don't know why you're still entertaining this.
Looks like something you don't want to find in your pantry. Don't know. I'll stop.
That's right. If it's something that you don't find in your pantry, you probably don't want to fuck it.
Hey gamers. I'm XX Sephiroth XX, and welcome to my tier list of the most fuckable Chrono Trigger monsters.
There's like a...
It's from S tier, which is super fuckable,
See,
to F tier, which is fuck no.
this is shaped like a bowling pin, which you don't find that in your pantry, so that's F tier. Well, that reminds me of like a pro.
I don't know why my XX Sephiroth voice is dangerously close to my Bernie Sanders voice. I'm here. I will tell you which Chrono Trigger monsters are the most fuckable. Let me be clear. I would not have sex with the monsters from Chrono Trigger. Oh, hey, those are Gatos.
Yeah.
They're not Gatos, I'm sure, but they're palette swaps.
Yeah, they're palette swaps. I am once again asking you to let me fuck your RPG monsters.
Everyone comes to Lean's Fair, asks me, can they fuck Gato? Buddy, they don't even let me fuck it. Oh, God.
If you're somehow able to fuck it...
This is the worst. This is the worst one we've done in a while.
If you're somehow able to do so, though, you get 15 silver points, I'm told.
You get 15 silver points, and you also get a sexually transmitted disease.
Robots can't give that. Can they?
With Gato, anything is possible.
With Gato, anything is possible. Oh, shit.
No, those things heal off of...
they heal off lightning.
They heal off lightning. Shit.
I think they heal off of, I think they heal off Shadow as well. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Here, more water.
These guys are called goons, which is what you will want to do when you see the monsters who are in the S tier and the A tier on my tier list. I'm ashamed of myself. You ever just have a joke and you're like, that one shouldn't come out of your mouth?
I now know what that's like, yes.
I've never been able to stop that connection between the brain and the mouth. Damn, all of these are missing.
Yeah, it happens.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh. Aw.
Yeah, the boss orb just gives you money. We don't need money anymore.
No, there's nothing we want to buy. You can just go to the forest and shove bushes around to get shelters.
Well, the stop didn't kick in, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, okay, that did 7 damage. Woo. I don't know if that's your armor that's protecting you from that.
Well, some of the time they're doing 7 damage, but that's they're stealing MP.
Ah, okay. I thought that was the time stop attack.
But
that did, like,
the
7
time stop
damage.
attack only did like 7 damage, yeah. Oh, I forgot to check about Greatest. Is that? Oh, that's not. Is Greatest a gun? Greatest is a gun. Okay.
It is a gun. Okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
I thought it was a sword. It sounded like Gladius to me, so that's why I thought it was a sword.
That was immediately where my mind went as well. It's like a poorly translated sword.
I know that we hit a we do hit a save point before we fight the next boss, so
Okay. We can use the
we
shelter
can use
then.
the shelter then. Oh, I also want to make sure that... Do I have at least one Mega Elixir? I have 2. Okay, that's good.
Yes, you have 2 Mega Elixirs.
Okay, I'm going to need those at, like, the very end.
So many forced fights in this dungeon.
Yeah, that's the downside to going through Black Omen, is that you have to
Got one.
go through all these forced fights. But fighting Queen Zeal is easier than fighting Lavos, so in the long run, I really don't mind.
Yeah, it's probably still shorter than going through the whole Lavos sequence at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Maybe. Lavos is a long fight with, like, several stages.
I'd rather...
Why is this the way things are set up on the Black Omen? These guys are just hanging out invisible, like watching you, like waiting for you to pass them. Haha, we were here all along.
I figure that's just what they're programmed to do. Because Queen Zeal is weird like that. And that's what happens when Lavos drives you insane.
I suppose so. When the rhythm takes you over. They say on the Black Omen, nothing is forbidden anymore.
I Lavos.
Star Scythe, full tonic. Okay. Oh, there's a save point.
Okay.
Kaiser Arm, that might be good for...
I think I have a Terra Arm, or am I thinking of the multi-world I'm in? If I can push the right button, I'll find out.
Now you got the Megaton Arm. Oh, Kaiser Arm's better. Perfect.
Okay, I have the best boa that I can have. Oh, that's the best armor, full stop.
This game could use one of those things in later RPGs where you can just push a button to, like, give whatever loadout gives you the highest stats.
Oh, like an optimize option?
Yeah.
And
so we're back to full magic points.
Yep. I think this new... No, stay.
Oh, that takes you out of the...
That takes you out of the Black Omen.
Black Omen.
That's tempting.
Plus 50% damage. Damn. You don't have enough money.
Oh, that's true.
But maybe if you sold some
I mean,
stuff,
maybe if I sell all this shit that I'm not using.
Yeah, oh yeah, you've got so much.
Actually,
wow.
Just to be on the safe side too, I'll also like re-equip like them.
You say, just to be on the safe side, I'll sell the party members I'm not using into slavery for extra cash. Now you're thinking with portals. Great job, kid. Your other party members are on the road to serfdom.
Alright.
It's Mr. Hayek. I'm a good little entrepreneur. You are, kid.
Actually, it did remind me, I did start watching I discovered an analog horror series the other day. Called
Analog horror series. I'm kidding.
what's it? Nazo no Eizo commercial channel.
I've not heard of that one.
It's all in Japanese, but the setting
Translated?
it's not, but the TV tropes page for it has a good like recap page that
Okay.
that basically can give context to all the videos. But the setting is like this alternate dystopian Japan, where like back in the 20s, instead of the Taisho era going into the Showa era after Emperor Taisho dies, he's actually overthrown by like some crazy Buddhist cult.
Oh, okay.
And they've been running the country like for like the past century, and they're really into getting people to give birth to deformed children and recycle them into Buddhas and stuff, and it's really creepy stuff.
That sounds badass. Okay, I'm in.
And like the way that like things are written out is weird, because this particular like timeline, they never went through their script reform, so they're using a lot of outdated kanji and kana.
Okay.
Which gives it kind of more of a creepy vibe.
I'm sure that's the sort of thing that would just completely bounce off for me. But no, that sounds really cool. I'll have to check it out. You should drop me a link to that at some point in the Discord.
I will.
And I will post my, personal ranking of the Chrono Trigger monsters. Let me just say, those new there, I mean, they're giving me the palpitations. They're giving me the vapors.
What do you mean Omnicron's only B tier?
That's definitely a D tier right there. I mean, his name's Tubbs.
Wow. Way to fat shame.
Look, I'm not.
Are you hearing this, chat?
I'm in trouble. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna be canceled. Oh, we can't sneak by him.
But there was no chat.
But then who was phone?
but then who was chat?
My moderator said chat is kill. But who is chat?
Magic will probably do more damage to it anyway. Oh, good.
There we go.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh. The fuck?
I thought I could pass them, but then, like, it got in my way, like, immediately. Okay. Only hit the ones that are peeking out of their shields, because they'll put you to sleep otherwise. Or no, they'll, I mean, they'll put you to sleep anyways. They'll mute you if you hit the shield.
Oh, okay.
That's what they were doing earlier on. What other techs do I still not have, if I'm still earning tech points? She's got all hers. Oh, Frog's still learning Cure 2. Okay. And then I do know that Marl and Frog have like a double Cure 2 move.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Like when they both get Cure 2, they have like a double tech that does like a full, I think a full heal to the whole party.
That'll definitely be useful. Well, they do the Doom thing where they beat the shit out of each other for resources.
Yeah.
Now, that one was a murderer. He killed his friend.
It's okay. I won't tell. Plus, now there's no witnesses.
That puts him in the D tier.
Puts him in the D tier.
I would have been attracted to him otherwise, but... Okay, Mr. Sanders, we need you to put down the Super Nintendo controller now.
Look, I'm not being elected president at any stage. I gotta have something to spare to pass the time with.
Yeah, you know, now that he's not president anymore, Obama, you know, he lists his favorite music of the year, you know, he lists his favorite books that he read during the year, but he never lists his personal, you know, list of the most fuckable Chrono Trigger monsters. And I think it's time that we unite America by agreeing on which, you know what, this joke has gone on for a long time, but I haven't seen like a single fuckable Chrono Trigger monster the entire time we've been doing this bit. I've been looking to see if there's one. Honestly, that just makes it funnier.
The fact that you're looking.
You're trying to rank enemies that are like just hideous. They're blobs and like fat dinosaurs and like cat robots and not like cat girl robots. It's like those things. Like,
what, the goons?
God damn it.
The ones that are literally called goons?
Like, the idea of someone trying to, like, rank those, just, it adds to the absurdity.
I tried to sneak past those guys, but I guess I can...
Didn't work.
Oh, Rainbow. That's for... yeah, cutting light damage. Right, I wanted to... heal. Alright, then I got the two sets of these at a time.
Double.
More money, more prizes.
I love it. Wow, she didn't even like shoot in the correct direction.
Yeah, she'd be terrible on Smash TV.
Yeah. And in whatever the hell that UFO 50 game that's basically a knockoff of Smash TV is called.
I want to play more UFO 50 at some point.
I think it was called Mortal. Actually.
It wasn't Mortal.
No, that was a joke. I know it's not Mortal. Mortal and Mortal 2 are like some of the only games I've actually beaten in UFO 50.
I've seen the end of Mortal. Kikoski has been playing UFO 50 on his Twitch channel.
I would like to go back and beat the first-person dungeon crawler with the punch-out mechanics. That one's rad.
When I bought stuff on Fangamer a couple days ago, I did buy a UFO 50 t-shirt.
Nice. Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of a shame that it hasn't come out on the Switch yet, has it?
No.
It seems like that is such a natural fit for the Switch.
It does. But no, it's still PC only at this point.
It's kind of a shame. I feel like it hasn't really gotten its props.
I mean, don't get me wrong. As soon as it's announced for the Switch, I'm all in on that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But like, who even knows with like the Switch 2 having been announced? Are they waiting for the Switch? I mean, it's not like they need the Switch 2 to be able to run games like that.
No, they definitely don't.
And I know that we haven't really talked about it since they've announced it, but I did not think it was actually going to literally be called the Switch 2. That was just like a placeholder name that people were saying.
I kind of assumed it would. I love the Giant 2 because it's like, that's a company that royally fucked up with the Wii U, and it's like, we will never do that again. Like, we will never give people the impression that this is like an add-on to our existing console that you can skip. We're like, make the 2 as big as the Switch. It needs to be bigger. Yeah, I'm curious about, the thing I'm most interested in is that it seems like it has the ability to, like, use the new Joy-Cons almost like a mouse. And if that works well, that opens up, like, a whole lot of possibilities that... Right, okay, these guys, they're all S tier. You can insert the probe into my anus. I'm ready. Beam me up, Scotty.
He would say something like that.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, no, I'm sure the Switch 2 will be great. I'm sure it will sell many copies. I have limited belief in their ability to actually get them out the door this time around without major shortages. But we shall see. I hope not, because I really don't want to have to freaking kill myself to get one of these for my kid for Christmas.
Right.
But we'll see. I think April.
Well, you all have fun with that.
Yeah. April is the big showcase, right? I'm assuming they'll drop.
I have no idea. I have not been keeping up with that.
Yeah, I think they're doing some kind of big like Switch 2 showcase in either like late March or April, and I assume that that's when the price and the release date will be officially released and everything.
$599 US.
Oh boy!
It's Ridge Racer.
No,
Ridge Racer.
They're not that kind of stupid. Say what you want about Nintendo, they're not that kind of stupid. They're not going to price themselves out of.
I forgot what to do here.
Being competitive. Although that's one way to make sure that there are no shortages on release day. The PS5 Pro was like the first piece of like console hardware to come out in like 5 years that you could actually buy on release day.
Could you?
Not that I was going to. Yes, there were like no.
There was a lot of scalping, from what I understand.
Pro. Really? Huh.
Yeah, there was even a meme I saw. It was like a Yankee candle. It was PS5 sentences. Smells like you're not getting one.
No, I mean the PS5 Pro.
Oh, PS5 Pro. Well, because nobody wanted the PS5 Pro.
No, the PS5 had tremendous difficulty getting.
Okay,
That was
okay.
like the joke. You couldn't get a PS5 for like the first year and a half to 2 years that it was out.
Yeah, and then
I
they
meant the PS5 Pro was like the first thing that's come out like in 5 years that like, oh, you can actually just buy one on release day.
that's because nobody wanted one.
Exactly.
So that's
I really like I was cackling during that PS5 Pro thing where it's like and here's like the comparison shot between the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 Pro, and it's literally like 2 shots of The Last of Us, and like the trees in the background are slightly sharper and more detailed. And it's like, y'all are really grabbing at straws here.
the way I saw it was like, well, the PS5 is already a waste of money. I guess the PS5 Pro is going to be an even bigger waste of money.
I don't understand it anymore. I don't know who they think these things are for.
Look how cool this game is. You can also probably get it on the PS4. Is that still a thing? Are they still a PS4 game still coming out?
They finally started like pulling away from that.
Okay. I know that they I got an email about PS Plus saying that like there weren't going to be as many free games for PS4 moving forward.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what it was. The big. I know that like the new Assassin's Creed game isn't coming out for PS4, and I think it's the first one. Did Mirage come out on PS4?
I have no idea.
I don't really know. I don't know. Ubisoft. I saw a thing just the other day about how much Ubisoft's like sales and stock price have tanked. And couldn't happen to a nicer company, man. Like I've told you this. I do it twice a year. The Steam sales happen, and twice a year I think, hey, I should get these old Assassin's Creed games because they're all like $5 and play them on my Steam Deck. And then I see, Ubisoft Connect required, internet connection required while playing our single-player game. And I'm like, nope.
Yeah, remember when EA tried that shit? Or do they still do that, or is that something that they used to do that they don't do anymore, and now Ubisoft does?
I don't know. I don't even know what the last. Hang on, I'm gonna pull up EA's.
I don't even know what the last EA game I played was.
I was about to say I'm gonna try to find out what the last EA game that I played was. Electronic Arts. Let's see here. Where is the list of games? Games. Here we go. It was Skate or Die. No. Let's see here.
This is the play. Just attack the bottom because the top will sap some of your MP if you attack it. And then Robo can just, I can hit the wrong healing spell, but he can heal.
If games that you played on Game Pass and did not finish count, then it's the Dead Space remake. Because I did play a little bit of the Dead Space remake when it was on
Gotcha.
Game Pass. And that came out in 2023. If you only count games that you have like physically purchased, then I have not played an EA game since 2020 because I was looking at a list of the games that they've released in the 2020s.
Okay.
Yeah, the Dead Space remake was... I played like the first 2 or 3 chapters of it, and it was fine. It just kind of felt like a lot of those sorts of games, it felt kind of unnecessary.
Oh, it's like a Ubisoft game?
Yeah, I'm like, it's Dead Space, but it's, it's a lot prettier, but...
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a...
played this...
I don't know why I was thinking of it as an Ubisoft game if it was EA.
No, Dead Space is an EA series. They've changed a few little things with it. they gave it a bit more of like an open. There's a bit more of an openness to it than like going from like the levels of chapter 1 to chapter 2, but it really was mostly just the same game. But I'm like, I started playing it and I'm like, this is fun, but like I played this game in 2014 and beat it, and I'm not like feeling like just playing it again with better graphics. And I don't know.
That's fair. Like, if it feels like it doesn't need to have a remake, especially when the remake is just so similar to the original.
The last EA game I played was Dragon Age: The Veilguard. No. That's one that I've never understood why they're trying. I guess the other Dragon Age games like sold well, but like even back in the day, there was only one good Dragon Age game. Like the second one sucked, and like Inquisition also was not very good.
I've never
It would
played
be
a Dragon Age game, so I'm not really sure.
the first Dragon Age was really good, especially if you played it on PC, because you could play it like it was Baldur's Gate. You could do it like isometric.
Hmm.
It's a good game. Uh, you know, uh, Claudia Black is in it. It was very. My main remembrance of it is that it was very like trying to be very Game of Thronesy with all the like
Oh, gotcha.
grim darkness of the setting.
Well, that was like
But
every fantasy setting like that. Every medieval fantasy setting since Game of Thrones just wanted to be Game of Thrones.
it to me it's sort of like if imagine like Mass Effect 1 was really good, and then
Mass
like
Effect 1 was
Mass
really
Effect
good.
2 would. No, imagine that, but then imagine that like Mass Effect 2 and 3 sucked, but they keep trying to make Mass Effect games like it's some sort of beloved series. It's like, no, you had one good game. Um, I'm really interested in. Apparently, there is this Balatro mod called the Cryptid mod that adds a new status modifier to Jokers called Glitched that changes the variable, changes the numbers in each Joker from like a multiplier of like times 0.1 to like 10x the number, so it can create all sorts of like bizarre and wacky like broken situations.
Kind of like the glitch card with the random bonus or whatever.
Kind of, yeah. It makes all of the cards like either wildly better or wildly worse, essentially.
Gotcha. Alright, this is taking longer than I thought it would.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
We're riding the elevator. There certainly won't be another. But time to go.
There is another one of there's another boss battle with a boss like that we were just fighting. I don't remember if they took the Elder Lava spawn fight out, but then at the end we have like essentially 3 boss battles in a row.
Okay.
Okay, good. And more of this.
More of these guys.
mean, it's an endgame dungeon. It's just like a bunch of forced encounters until we get to the next boss, then a bunch more forced encounters until we get to the next boss.
Yeah, I mean it's a it's a difficulty check. Um, do you have the levels necessary?
We will when we get there.
Have you learned the complicated
Oh yeah, we'll definitely
parry system? Did you collect the red, green, and blue key cards on your way?
Sacrament.
Did you defeat the correct number of goons to unlock the secret Omni Goon fight?
Secret Omni-Goon fight. Okay.
You know, they really missed the opportunity. They really missed the opportunity with that enemy to have one of their arms be radically larger than the other.
I want to use you too. Heal beam. One of the other things with this is that there are a lot of enemies here that are very susceptible to magic, but don't take nearly as much from regular attacks. And I do end up using a lot of my resources on the way over.
Yeah, that's well, you just got, what was that, 3 hyper ethers? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Oh, actually, here's the next bosses up on the next screen.
We have to fight our way through paneling world. It's funny because I can't hear anything, so when you beat the panels, it just looks like everybody stands there kind of awkwardly for 10 or 15 seconds.
I have been using these. I may as well use these instead of the shelters this time.
Sure.
Alright, that should be fine. If I remember, this battle shouldn't be as like resource intensive as the last one.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, hey, it's you again.
it's a different one. It's a palette swap. There's actually supposed to be 3 of these, but they took the first one out for the rando.
Okay.
And I think I attacked the base on this guy.
Uh-oh.
No, do not attack the base.
No, do not attack the base.
Understood.
Attacking the base brings your hit points to 1.
So I attack the top. Yes. The top will
So
actually
attack the base.
Attack the top half, and it'll. I think it'll start like leeching XP or leeching HP off of the base, and then once the base dies out, then it can't heal anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's see how well you do against Uzi Punch. No.
No.
All
Still
right.
counts as a physical attack,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Use more magic. It's fine.
The base and the top of Terra Mutant have radically different rankings on my list. Oh shit, they're all asleep. There we go.
Okay.
They're just taking.
Well then.
Fuck. We're taking a little fuck. taking a little nap in the middle of battle.
Well, there's nothing I can do until they wake up, so... Especially
Okay.
if they die. Will she survive that? No, she won't. Oh, wait. I forgot about that. Forgot about that.
I didn't. I was like, oh, well, she's going to get back up here. Bring them back to life. Some of you angels from Adventure Capitalist.
Oh my god, I forgot all about Adventure Capitalist. Ever since I got the Platinum Trophy on the PS4 version by fucking around with the system clock.
Nice.
It literally took me, like, decades of in-game, of, like, real-world time to get everything that I needed.
That's hilarious. Yeah, the Steam version of that is markedly easier than the console version because of all the little extra bonuses and shit you can get.
Shit.
Oh my god. Sleepy time. At least he's draining the base. There we go. Okay,
Alright, quickly charge up your move. Charge up your turn. This probably won't revive Robo, but...
No. We just sprayed him with magic while he's dead.
Come on, dude.
And it's right back in the carbonite. There go my nipples again.
Alright, I'm going to... I know... Well, he's gonna die.
There go my nipples again!
I don't think that I have any equipment that'll make me immune to sleep. I know that equipment like that does exist. But I may have sold it all earlier even if I did have it. Let me check my inventory. Usually when I come through here, I have, like in vanilla, I have prism helmets because those give me immunity to status effects. I have...
What does that silver stud that you got do? Does that do anything?
It halves MP usage.
Okay.
Actually, let me see if there are any... I mean, I want to keep Green Dream on her. I don't think I have anything that... No.
Oh. Hit.
Well, I'll give you prism specs.
Maybe 50% extra damage will make a difference.
The problem is with Robo, I don't have any single target elemental attacks.
Okay.
Because if you hit the
maybe you shouldn't give it to Robo then.
Well, Frog has
somebody who could...
Frog has
Sorry,
the hero medal, which is only he can use it.
Okay.
And that gives him... Let me just bring that back up. Well, that gives him prism specs anyway.
Okay.
He has
cool.
barrier shield and prism specs on, basically. So he's already getting that kind of boost. And then Marl has the re-raise on her.
Okay.
So I don't know, maybe the little bit more chip damage that Robo can do will help, but
maybe we'll just get luckier this time around.
That's all I can really hope to do at this point. Maybe going in with the correct strategy from the get-go will do it.
Very well could be.
Just unfortunately, there's no way to get around it using obstacle, because that's what's putting me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep Robo on standby to heal.
Sense.
And they're all asleep.
And they're all sleepy. Okay, that's okay.
Okay, Frog's awake.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, never mind. All right, that was
alive.
That's good.
I kept him going. Okay, good.
Just keep doing that. At least you know Frog can survive that attack if he's at full HP.
Yes.
So that's something. Okay. That's Green Dream kicks in.
Yep, Marl's down, but Marl got back up. Keep hitting him.
Alright, he's not ready. You can actually just do a regular heal. No, it's still on you. You use heal. You on standby.
Everybody back to full health. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. That doesn't do shit.
Where's water? Actually, even better, we can use Glacier on the top half.
Nice.
I should have been doing that, honestly. Everything is better when you remember that you have stuff.
That's way more damage. Oh, shit. Obstacle.
Right, nothing I can do about that. Okay.
Oh, one person.
Okay.
Asleep. There we go.
But if we have to go through it again, I'm going to start using Glacier from the beginning.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do double cure. Robo can toss Frog and Ether. Glacier.
Big damage. There we go.
And then the base will die out on its own.
Nice. Okay, good job.
We've got a blue rock, which isn't going to help us.
Oh, we got blackmail.
You don't really need blackmail. How many shelters do I have left? I can use one here, and then I'll use one at the end.
Ooh, it's blackmail on.
Okay, that should be...
Oh, almost.
Almost there.
Oh, almost there.
Okay, I guess I do have to fight the lava spawn here.
Oh yeah, it's one of these again. Okay, well this is just the same fight as before, right?
It is. I think it has more HP, but it really doesn't matter that much, because it's like the same fight. And also, right after this, then we get into the final bosses, so we're at the end, basically.
Nice.
Nice job, idiot!
Must keep healing. Yes, I'm defeating him. Wait, why are the numbers green? That means they're really bad, right?
Oh no! He was only trying to help us. He could have joined us in our battles. Alright, we should be like level 40 now, right? 39.
Close.
So,
Close enough.
yeah, we're close enough. Got some panels here. Oh, Rubble's level 40. Oh, there's our
Saw that.
last save point.
Perfect.
So, I'll just use the shelter here.
So I take it we just skip all of her dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't last too long. Alright, I shouldn't have used the Mega Elixir early. Because I can just do this. She mainly just does an HP to one attack. As long as I have one Mega Elixir going into like the end, I'll be fine. Because the as like a last resort, the Mammon Machine will do an HP to 1 on everybody, and then we'll go into the final battle with 1 HP.
I don't want that.
So I'll have the Mega Elixir to use at the start of the final battle, and then we'll be all good.
It should be smooth sailing then, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
As long as we don't
What
attack
do
the
you-
hands.
Do you have to do anything once the battle is over to complete the
No,
randomizer?
it
or
goes
does it automatic.
It goes into credits.
Okay, awesome.
I don't have the upgraded Masamune / Grand
Robot.
Leon.
Talking frog and member of the bourgeoisie beat old woman senseless.
Hey, old woman is also bourgeoisie.
Please, my father was Mr. Mammon. You can call me M. Let's confuse it.
I think all I can really do is just kind of go ham on it, because normally the strat is to use the Masamune to lower its magic defense, and then use magic attacks, but I don't have the Masamune. So I think we're gonna just have to tank whatever it's gonna do.
They don't really have another choice.
Not really.
Charge. How much were you doing with Glacier?
I think it was like 25, something like it was with the alien.
Okay. Well, according to Google, the Mammon Machine has 18,000 hit points. So
I think it's scaled down a little bit from vanilla.
okay.
Because normally you're like in like level 50s and 60s when you come into the Black Omen, or at least
Okay.
when you go to fight Lavos. Why can I not? Oh, I'm trying Life 2. Well, now I need Life 2. Jesus Christ. I was thinking Cure 2, but I kept trying to hit Life 2 like that was going to do something.
And then eventually you did need it.
Alright. Back to Glaciers. And Uzi punches. Yeah, 27 for,
Tremendous. That's like seven of those will kill him. Oh wow, that does.
Okay, he's gone.
There we go.
Okay, now it's Queen Zeal. Just keep healed up and don't hit the hands.
Don't touch the hands.
Robo will probably mostly be using Uzi Punch. I may I'll use Glacier when I can, but Frog's probably going to be on heal duty because he has the full party heal.
It's the final countdown.
Also, it doesn't play like if you have Magus in your party, it'll play the Magus battle theme for this, but
Oh, nice.
I never got Magus. And just to make sure that I'm hitting the face, yes I am. With as much damage that Glacier is doing, I'm so glad that it's a single target.
Yes.
You Uzi Punch. Because if you attack the hands, one hand will take your HP down to 1, one will take away all the MP of the whatever attacked it.
Oh. Yeah, no, don't touch those, then. Just keep hitting her with everything you got.
Yep.
I mean...
She's not doing as much damage as I thought she was going to, so this should be over pretty soon.
Yeah, Glacier and that multi-punch together are doing, like, 4,600 damage per round.
Actually, I'll use double cure here. And then Robo can do another couple Uzi punches while they use ethers on themselves.
Yeah, they need more magic points. Oh, okay.
This is a shadow attack, so it'll heal Frog.
The Japanese flag.
Okay, you actually use the Mega Elixir here.
Oh, shit.
That's the HP to 1. Alright. Back to Glaciers.
Bash on her till she's dead.
Yeah. That's fine.
What we have ethers for.
Yep. Hyper ethers, no less. You keep punching. You use. Oh, that's Marl. Frog, use party heal. And then Marl will hold her turn until Frog comes up against. They can start using Glacier.
Perfect. Topped off.
Giving Robo the Prism specs was the play.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there we go. We got it. Kind of disappears.
There we go.
There we go. And that was the Chrono Trigger. What's it called?
Jets of Time randomizer.
Jets of Time randomizer.
Yeah, this is
Wasn't too bad.
it's a
Not
pretty
bad
fun one.
Sessions. Yeah, it was.
I know I've done one or two before on the channel. I think this is the first time Greg's actually seen it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other randomizers that I've been getting into too. I've been doing PK Scramble, which is the Earthbound randomizer here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing a lot of multi-world randomizers with one of the Twitch communities I'm part of. We've been doing them like every 2 weeks. played the first Pokemon randomizer in a while. Um, Earlier this month, I think, for one of the multi-worlds.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's all there is to that.
Awesome. Cool.
Uh,
Well, next time we will be doing something different.
uh,
Sorry, I'm like,
it's 11 o'clock, so
yeah,
we're
it's pretty late.
it's pretty late.
And I'm old. Um,
What does that make me then?
I don't know. I will admit I did not get a ton of sleep last night,
Oh, gotcha.
so that's part of why I'm dragging. Um, I was just up really late, and for reasons, and I have been having, I don't know, man. I've been having issues with waking up in the middle of the night lately. I don't know if it's nobody wants to hear about this. I don't know if this is this new medication that I'm on or what, but
It's creepy
it's
pastas.
it's I binge on creepy pastas until super late, and then I'm afraid that the bendy man will get me and
Yeah.
kill my family. Uh,
Yeah.
the end.
But yeah. But yeah, that's Jets of Time. So next week we'll play Cuphead unless we don't. Uh,
Unless
so
we
um,
don't, we might play Cuphead. We might not. Who knows?
so until then, this has been Chrono Trigger Jets of Time, and I've been Captain Floofers,
I'm Solon Greg.
and we'll be here next time. Join us, won't you?